Quantum fabrications in Einstein's kitchen. When the door is open, walk through. You're as big as you see yourself. Dance out of time. I built my world with words. I built my words from worlds. Here comes another sun in my heart. I'm two monkeys before you. My feet are speaking to the earth. There's a whole new world of suffering under the sky. Some magician is painting the sky red. I'm waiting for my mind to make me up. I spend my time trying to get out of time. Space is my sandbox. All the broken atoms are weeping without arms. 10 planets away, I am having gold thoughts. I have come out tonight to lift up the earth, to bend the moon. Energy equals the speed of love squared. The stars are filled with milk. I am nothingness embodied in the heart of every dream. The future is the magic of the present. I'm going out to have a drink. Now I'm dreamwalking toward the ungraspable. A dark-haired priestess is at my side. She tells me,
"Don't fall asleep beneath a tree in a town full of dogs."
Her legs move through the darkness at the speed of light. Her breasts are guiding me down the street. I like her dark-scented thighs. I'm one imaginary kiss from her wet place. My heart is a boat in the ocean. The moon in my arms is soft and full. I ask her, tell me your secrets before you go. I listen to a damp mouth speak.
Do not ask the beginning of things. You're in the dark and silky wave of night. Sometimes your bones long to play. Inside everything is something else until you come to nothing. The harder your heart, the more bitter the journey. Be in love for now. Stars are the alphabet of eternity. Nobody gets out dead.
I say to her, my laughter is hidden in the dark. The skies are folding up. Earth is a mossy stone in the sea of the invisible. Ah, then, she says, imprint your dream on the wheel of desire. Plant it in the wound of the sea. The world has always been coming to an end. Don't be a ghost of the moon. Open your arms. Let your dreams begin to walk. Everything is made from light. The mouth is the question. Tell me, sorrow, I heard him say, is the wind in the tree or the tree in the wind? Is the laughter in the wind or the wind in the laughter? This the sage does not know. He is like a tree that laughs and breathes. Tell me, mother, is the water in the earth or the earth in water? Is the cry in the raven or the raven in the cry? This the sage does not know. His dreams are mud, and he dreams of darkness. Owamba, who spoke it? The wonder of the bountiful. Owamba, who comes in her own dancing mischief? Tell me, wise one, is the sky full of emptiness, or emptiness filled with sky? Is the child in the womb, or the womb in the child? This the sage does not know. He looks from the sky's red mouth, longing to be born. Now then, tell me, is the question in the voice, or the voice in the question? The color of this earth is like the fine hairs on her arms, and her scent is haunting. This the sage admits. He sings in his heart, which is a nest. He reaches for the touch of earth. Poem of Forgotten Things. It's the nuclear night, and lies are being told all around the world. I'm hanging the blouse of my girlfriend. She's in it. She's tough. I've seen the endless miracles of sorrow. Her eyes are fixed on me, a cog in the machinery of madness, a song in the memory of forgotten things. Oh, Albert, help me. I don't want to say goodbye. My body is disappearing in time, stretched to the limits of material love, extinct as a flame in the eye of a stranger. Albert, let me not forget to remember when love was like the earth as a child, spinning without caution, with no time at all, laughing in the garden of God's joy. Whole Earth Yoga. It's the Saturday night parade on the streets of excess, and Visigoths among the shoppers, women in high heels 10 feet tall, men whose hearts are in their wallet. It's Saturday night, and insane puppets are talking politics. Ravens are dancing, epitaphs on the street. The moon is red as a pomegranate. It's a Saturday night, and memory is dissolving into dreams. Clocks are ticking like falling coins. Church bells are ringing lies. The lonely are looking for the lost. The lost are asking each other to point somewhere. Map makers are up all night, changing the makeup of the earth. Meanwhile, nobody's sleeping, but no one's awake. The earth is aligning its magnetic kundalini with the cosmos. Whole Earth Yoga, baby. All I know is that everything is moving faster. And Uncle Albert said speed begets expansion. The Great Mother births with passion and power. Door of all that moves and breathes. Home of all dreams. Goodbye has no existence. Einstein's nightmare. All the tough love hipsters are shooting from their mouths, bursting holes in the fragrance of the soul. Bureaucrats are manufacturing God on the night shift. Pedants read the sacred words of graffiti. Priests drink make-believe wine like blood. Meanwhile, rose quartz hands spun by my mind are shining the erotic stones of science, smoothing the luminous cries of silver silos. And hidden in the dreams of madmen, all the ransacked cities of our nightmares burst into stones of fire, crack the bliss of sleeping gods, pour ashes over the sun, move at the speed without light. Albert, wake up. I think that energy must equal mass times the speed of love squared, and there is a light at the heart of everything. On the mad streets of love's orphans, I am dreaming. A small fly appears on my desk. My hand impulsively presses over him, making the wood his universe. I have committed the act repeatedly for 6 million years. But tonight I cannot forget the bulging in his eyes, surprised wings almost poised, tiny legs kneeling against the shadow of fear, bent knees enclosing the head. There was no time for recollections, a changing plans, a final meal. There was no time for benedictions, delays, or farewells. There is no time for acts of forgiveness, breaking of bread, song, fornication, visits to Spain, hopes, doubts, acts of love. Albert, are you out there? Is the dark zone we call mystery a lie? Are you alone? It's a Tuesday night and the end of the world. It is a Tuesday night, an ultraviolet solitude. I am dreaming back, and I am on a road. I am dreaming in a village, in the night. Houses, trees, stars are melting, faces disassembling. White streaks of light are pulsing down the road. Blue parallel lines are entering my eyes and crossing. Red and green globules are shimmering in hydrogen fire. Orange tentacles are glistening through sonic booms. The seasons are an array of conjugated silences. Autumn is turning hard and icy. Winter is twirling black. Albert, Albert, are you out there? The fruit on the tree is gurgling in a thick conglomeration of memory, and I am losing myself in dank supplications. Back across millennia of inverted time. There are no streets and bicycles. There is no rubble, no fear, only darkness, a black swirl of darkness, a swirl of cold blindness, and the haunting vacillations of a tremor. The sun has not yet clutched itself in love. It has not yet huddled in sufficient power to burst its effervescent wisdom into annihilations of color. There is no singing yet, no weeping, no fragments of distant horrors. There is no courage, no death. There is only time, pure time. Gestating in the vacuity of this pitch-black tremulation, gestating itself in this pocked hole of empty tremolo, sputtering through the invincible, imperfect, incantacious wound of sulfuric joy, burst the prime order of wonderment and sibling to the void. I am abandoned on an isle of sacred colors. Yes, a loved angel crossing the rainbow of silence. Here, even sorrow is bereaved, even God weeps, and all that is alive sustains a death. I go down to the desperate heart, the pulsing fire of secret things, murmuring the unutterable song to the blue reflective sky. I go down to the rivers beyond the bone, the jubilance behind the eye, weeping divine crystals into wondrous misty streams of beauty. Down to the celestial murky haunts where stars are born, dripping their milky dust back to the ivory bones of my soul. By the crimson stone where stars have climbed through the tangled vine, by the rivers gathering to the sea, where the nautical evening bathes me in visibles behind the unseen. I will rise up the slopes of mountains, soundless on the flared black wings of ravens, rise up the river homeward to the bower where shall be heard mountains echoing through the deathless valley. Behold the sea that feeds at the breast of night. It has suckled there since morning. Behold how the darkness burns with love.